Welcome back everybody. This hopefully will be a very short video, not as long as last week's one. I see we're going to start with the Raspberry Pis. I'm still busy with that one, so I'm going to be a multi-part video on that. Try to keep my videos under 45 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to jump into the mains monitoring. I'm going to fit in here. We will make another typical cover like this, or faceplate. Set there, and it's actually very simple. Let's just check there. So we've got have our CT current transformer, which we will extend, and live in neutral. So there's nothing odd about this. I will connect this at the back so long. I'm not going to even do a video on that. And then we will just extend these wires, and I'll plug this back in. In the first video I actually already installed this, so I just took it out now. I'll extend the cables, put it back. You guys know where it needs to go, and then I'll bring it back once we start fitting and just wiring that up. So technically a short video. Let's get cracking. Well, the printing is done, and I've sprayed it. I want to see what the black is going to look like. One thing I've done wrong now is I left it in the sun. Look at that. It bent off. So this whole print was a failure from the start. I think during the print you can see how many times I had to remove the filament, put it back. Eventually I printed at 220 degrees Celsius, and this is for PLA. Get a very nice finish. I mean, this is extremely nice print finish on top, but it didn't bind anywhere. I've got a problem with, I think there's a lot of moisture in the air at the moment. Cape Town is experiencing actually a huge moisture for this time of the year. I think the filament is getting moisture in it, but I'm not going to throw this away yet. Let's see if I fit it, what it's going to look like. And if I need to print another one, I'll print another one. Otherwise I'll just heat this up back, put it on the printer bed, heat it up, push it down, something heavy on it. I've done this before where I actually just put it upside down, piece of book on top, nice thick book, and just put it to 70 degrees Celsius, and then it just bends straight. So as unit, give you guys a little bit up, so we're gonna work. So this unit fits right in there. We've got a little hole for the temperature probe, and it fits nicely and snug in there. Then off camera, I've already made my wires like I said before. Got a little bit up. So next step is look at the back here. Oh, I can't really. There you can see. Okay. So 1 and 2 is the current transformer, which will be these two, and then 3 and 4 will be live and neutral. Let's start the current transformer. I'm now sort of working over you guys. Let's just open that slightly further. This is the one problem I've got with some of these connectors. Once you put bootlace ferrules on it, actually doesn't work anymore. It struggles to fit. Like this one. This one is slightly, there it goes in. Okay. Just wanted to be funny. Okay, so we've got the behind in front of the light there. So we've got the current transformer in. Next, live and neutral. And the power is off at the back. I've made sure I've got the cable right here next to me. Why is always the second wire that I'm struggling? That should be done. So the only thing still left is this connector needs to plug in there. Oops. The only thing still left is this is a temperature probe. So it plugs in that side. And we will insert into this hole, and it goes in nice and tight. And we will cable tie that just down here for now. This will fit right in there. So I'm not happy with the skew face at the moment, but that's what I have. And I see these holes are much smaller. I wonder why. This is not right. Let's get the draw. Yeah, this is, like I said, I had a lot of failure on this specific part. The filament flogging up. I need to have a look what's happening with the printer. But this wasn't a very happy print. That's still nice and tight. Let's just go with tie that while we've got it out. Maybe while I'm making changes to this board, I'll make a little tab here as well. So on the next revision, we can cable tie this into a little tab there. Okay, so that's nice and neat. Connectors are nice. Let's try to fit it again. And then we put large it. And again, I want to just see on the black what is it going to look like against the blue. I think the black is going to look neater. Especially with all the lights and the stuff at the back. Okay, so that is that into place. It's locked in place. As you can see, I've already started playing around with fitting at the bottom. So that's a later video. So for now, I think everything is on, everything is connected. We should be able to put power on. And this should all come alive. Let's move you guys a little bit in front here. And maybe turn the light off. Any guesses? Smoke? No smoke. Let's see. Something is happening. I'm going to move you guys slightly back so I can lower you. The one thing I like between this board, this one and that one, is this is not standing up. It's not screaming at me. I think we need to see if I can set that dim as well. Because this is actually nice. This is softer on the eyes. if you guys even get a little bit closer there. There's all now. Okay. But you can see everything that's been monitored. So we've got 227 volts 6 volts coming in, 0.1 amps. We've got the offset, we've got the frequency T. I'm not sure yet, I'll need to search that. I'll put it in the comments. I think that's the amount of time that's been on. I think that T is the amount of time that's been on. And then it's 27 degrees. See if the degrees actually work. Yes. So if I put my finger to it, heat it a little bit up, it actually goes up.